One of my larger regrets is not investing in Amazon when it IPO'd, because $1,000 would now be worth roughly $1 trillion. My second regret would just be accepting the fact that I knew that I was gonna have to take out student loans and just being okay with it. The average student loan debt is around $32,000. Just to put into perspective how awful that is and how important this video is, taking that $32,000 at 6% each year is going to accrue $1,920. Now, if you were to pay $500 per month, that would roughly take you about 8 years. Then on the opposite side, if you didn't have to make those payments and you were able to take those $500 and put it into the stock market over the course of 8 years with an 8% return, you would have $64,000, which is basically a $100,000 swing. Now, if you just made those payments and left it alone in 22 years, you would have almost $350,000. You could get student loans, which I did, and I almost got $80,000 by the time that I graduated with both my degrees. Or you could watch this video and not have to deal with any of that. Long story short, don't do what I did and use your money to make yourself rich, because instead of making those payments, and if you were to take that $500 and keep making those investments every month over the course of 30 years, you would have $650,000. And if you kept doing that for 40 years, you would have $1.5 million. So if you graduated at the age of 22, and by the time that you would be ready to retire, you could have an additional $1.5 million, which would be a lot better than just paying into your student loans. While I was in college, I had anywhere between 1 to 3 jobs, but I never looked into what you're watching this video about, which I wish I would have. So instead, I had to pick up extra side hustles, house hack, and live for free. And I did eventually get some student loan forgiveness, but I wish that I was able to avoid all of that. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you about over 20 companies that will help pay for your tuition. Their contributions range from a couple $1,000s to some paying for your tuition completely. If you're looking for yourself, then good for you. And if you're looking for somebody else, then you might wanna share this with them as well. And if you know of any companies which aren't on this list, then please add them down in the comments, because I would like for this to be a resource that can help as many people as possible. Throughout this video, I'll be using footage from my trip to Pagosa Springs, Colorado. Company number 1, UPS. UPS will offer full-time and part-time workers $5,250 per year to go towards tuition and a lifetime max of $25,000. Yes, this means you can work 12 to 15 hours a week as a package handler or in another kind of capacity and get $5,000 per year. Company number 2 is the Home Depot. Home Depot will offer part-time workers up to $1,500, full-time employees up to $3,000, and a salaried employee up to $5,000. Half of their reimbursement goes towards books and course fees, and other half covers tuition-related fees. And if you're waiting for the companies that offer full tuition, then those are coming. Just be patient, I promise. Company number 3, Publix. Publix isn't in my area, but is a company that I know of, so I figured that I should throw this in here as well. Publix offers employees with at least 6 months of continued work at an average of 10 hours per week. You can get up to $4,000 per year if you're enrolled in a 4-year university, and $16,000 over the course of your lifetime. There is a fine print where they only allow you 15 undergraduate degrees, but even in the finer print, they say that you can look into what qualifies as other majors may be approved if related to an associate's current position or established career path. Company 4, Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo offers several scholarships to children of employees ranging from $1,000 to $3,000. And if you work at Wells Fargo, you can get up to $5,000 per year. Company number 5, Starbucks. Starbucks employees that have worked for at least 3 months and have averaged 20 hours per week at a company operated store and do not have a bachelor's already can qualify for full student loan reimbursement. The plan offers all eligible U.S. employees the opportunity to earn their bachelor's degree from Arizona State University's top-ranked online degree program. Super bonus if the employee happens to be a military member or a veteran. They can choose one family member to participate in the program as well. Company number 6, Verizon. Verizon offers full-time employees $13,250 per year towards a degree or certification to help further their career in the company. Now, if you only work part-time, you can qualify to get $8,000, which isn't bad, and you can have one of your immediate family members get up to $2,500. Company number 7, Bank of America. Bank of America offers up to $7,500 for eligible tuition-related expenses for job-related courses and certifications. One of the things you'll notice with most of the companies that giving you money, they want you to be able to get a degree to help further your career with their company, which honestly makes sense. Company number 8 is Amazon. Once you've worked a year at Amazon, you can qualify for the Amazon's Career Choice Program, which will pay 100% of your tuition and fees if you earn a degree or a certification in a highly sought after career. This could be something like nursing, air mechanics, computer aid design. It doesn't even have to be Amazon related. The classes are offered on site at Amazon. Company number 9, Target. Target has recently updated this, and they want to make sure that their 340,000 employees across stores, distribution centers, and headquarters will have access to free undergraduate and associate degrees, certifications, boot camps, textbooks, and more. Company number 10, AT&T. Once you've worked for AT&T for 1 year in a non-management role, you're eligible for numerous degree programs, including management, human resources, marketing, business, and more. AT&T will pay up to $3,500 per year for approved courses and other related expenses. You can max out by getting up to $20,000 for an undergraduate degree and $25,000 if you're getting a graduate degree. For company number 11, we're going to transition over to my couch and give you a whole new background. Company number 11, Disney. Full-time and part-time employees at Disney are eligible to get 100% of their tuition paid for. You will need to go to the Disney Aspire network of schools. The courses you take do not need to be related to your job at Disney, which is pretty nice. Company number 12, The Gap. For employees looking to develop their skills related to their work, Gap will pay up to 100% for 2 classes per term. They will also pay 100% of your books and other fees, totaling $5,000 per year. Company 13, Taco Bell. For employees pursuing college degrees or even a master's degree, Taco Bell offers tuition reimbursement for up to $5,250. Company number 14 is Smuckers. Personally, I don't know anyone that has worked for Smuckers or that is big into the jelly game, but maybe you are or you want to be, and this is not a bad option because they will provide up to $5,700 as long as you get a B or higher. Company 15, FedEx. Full-time or part-time employees of FedEx with a minimum of 1 year of employment who enrolled or who is planning to enroll for a minimum of 9 credits per quarter and get scholarships anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on their need. Company 16, Lowe's. Lowe's will offer tuition reimbursement for full-time employees who've worked with the company for at least 1 year. You will need to get better than a C to get reimbursement, but I guess that would make sense because if you get a D, does that count as credit? I'm not sure. Company 17, CVS. CVS will offer 25% tuition reimbursement for workers who go to school for a job-related certificate or a degree. Company number 18, Chick-Fil-A. Chick-Fil-A offers 12,699 scholarships. I'm not sure how they got to that number. Chick-fil-A has 2 different kinds of scholarships, where one is worth $25,000 and the other ranges from $1,000 to $5,000. Company number 19, Best Buy. Best Buy's tuition reimbursement is for full-time employees and who have been working 32 hours for at least 6 weeks. They can be reimbursed up to $3,500 per year or $5,250 for graduate level coursework. Company 20, Chipotle or Chipotle. Full-time or part-time employees at Chipotle are eligible to be a part of their guild education. This will provide up to $5,250 in tuition assistance per year or 100% depending on the degree, so choose wisely. Chipotle only offers these scholarships to certain universities. Company 21, Papa John's. Papa John's Dough for Degree tuition reimbursement program now reimburses 100% of any corporate employee's tuition once they've worked for 90 days for over 20 hours per week. This will cover undergraduate and graduate courses in business administration, and information technologies. Company 22, Fiat Chrysler. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles made news by announcing that it would offer employees free tuition at Strayer University. This is also to include employees' spouses and children. The last 3 are some of the big heavy hitters, where Apple will pay up to $5,250 per year. 24 is Google, which will pay up to $12,000 per year as long as you have a B or higher. Company 25 is Walmart, which is one of the largest private employers in the US, and they will pay 100% of the tuition. You are only limited to certain schools though. Some bonus things you could do would be to try to work for the university. Now I know a video like this is not the most fun to watch, but using one of these companies to get a paycheck while also getting tuition coverage is not a bad thing, and it can actually work out to benefit you greatly as you move on later in your life post college. Something to keep in mind is that with all these numbers, these are current as of the recording, but I do have links down below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you know someone that could benefit from this information, then consider sharing this with them. And if you want to help me grow the channel, then tap that like button. And if you want to be around for when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.